Hey guys, SkyFighter here, and today we're reviewing probably one of the most known consoles in the world. I mean, probably top 4 in selling, I didn't say, but yeah, if you were a 90s kid, you would really know this console very well. This is the Nintendo 64. 1996 was its release date. Yep. So, what it came with was a controller, which was official Nintendo, as you can see right there. This is not the controller that came with it. This is a blue one that I got with buying it. I don't know what happened to the gray one. The joystick's a bit messed up. We replaced it, but it's still pretty messed up. That's how these work. This is kind of like a review. I'm sorry. It's a review of the N64, and I'll tell you if it's actually worth getting. So, the joysticks don't last very long because they wear down. Especially if games like Mario Party and games that utilize the joystick, they go down very fast. Now, then, you can get unofficial new controllers today, this one, where the joystick's much more tighter and better. It still has... Let me go over the controller real quick. So, here... Let me just unwrap it. So, the controller has probably like 9 buttons. So it's got the C-pad, which is used in a multitude of games. You got R and L buttons, these buttons. You got a Z button. You got the A and the B. A, B, start. The joystick. This. Which is the D-pad, the D-pad. Nintendo logo, the purposes official. Back here you got the memory card pack, and there's also more stuff in this. I'll talk about this later. And the controller, as you can tell, is shaped weird, so you can hold it like this, like this, like this. They utilize different games. Sometimes you have to do like this, and it's uncomfortable at times. Other than that, it's actually a really comfortable controller. And now that I'm in the controller, the unofficial one's basically the same except it's non-Nintendo. I'll review one of the greatest, not the Hori pad, but one of the greatest of all time third-party controllers. This one is made by Performance, along with the memory card I have. Yeah, Performance. So all credit goes to them and stuff, along with Nintendo. So here's the Super Pad 64. Here's the C-pad right here. Got A and B. The start button's right here. The joystick's different. I don't exactly know. It's kind of like a modern, PS4, Xbox One kind of feeling. It's tight. It's really good, actually. Got a nice D-pad. The L goes here. The R goes here. The Z. If you don't push it in the right direction, it won't go in. So you have to make sure you have the exact right angle. Memory card slot here. Slot here next to that. Then, of course, now that we got the controllers done, we'll deal with the power. So this is the power cord. I think the AV cord is kind of the same as the Super Nintendo, or almost the same. I think it's the same as the Super Famicom, but I'm not sure about the American release. So this thing, says it needs about, I don't know, but it says input AC 120 volts, 24 watts, 60 hertz, and output DC 3.3 volts and 2.7 amps, and DC 12 volts and 0.8 amps. I don't exactly know what that means, but it needs at least, I think it needs 24 watts or something like that, or I don't know. It's 120 volts, 24 watts. So, I guess your outlet has to have at least that amount to run this console. And then you see, it has that. It's really big because there's no, as you can tell, the cord, it doesn't have that thing on it where it has to change the power. I don't know what it does, but it does something to the electricity so the console can actually utilize it and use it. it's on here, and it plugs into this big slot in the console right back here, like this. So yes, and it's kind of hard to get out. This is the official cord. You can buy unofficial ones, but I like the official ones better. They seem to work better. Then the games come in cartridges instead of the basic disc format at that time, which was kind of a bad choice for Nintendo because they could only make their games so big. So this is an example of one of the, it's not uncommon, but it's kind of uncommon. It's an example of a game, Bomberman. It's a great game, you should play it. You put it in like this. You have to make sure it's tightly in. Power button right here. Reset button. I'll get to this part later. You got 4 controller ports instead of 2, which was kind of a big achievement for this because this is like one of the first consoles of this generation to have 4. Not many consoles had 4 slots. So yeah, that was a pretty good thing for Nintendo. They made a good choice there. So then, with the controller, you have the slot for the memory card, which is this bulky thing. Held about, I don't exactly know how many blocks, but it held a good amount. It plugged in like that, and then there's a little lever right here you press to release it. And then this is unofficial, but this is the rumble pack. It makes the controller rumble. It takes 2 AA batteries, but it can be rewired to work with the console without any batteries. And there's something called a transfer pack, where if you have a Game Boy, like Pokemon game, you could use it to transfer your Pokemon to one of these. This is Pokemon Stadium. This is the second one. It's more rare. And then I think there was the mic for like Hey You Pikachu in another game. I'm not so sure. Then yeah. Then what came with the console was, of course, a controller. This, the base, which has 4 megabytes of RAM by itself. You can call Nintendo for support. That's pretty cool. AV right there, power, and it came with one of these. These are jumper packs. Now I'll show you where they go. Let me just take out this, which I'll talk about later. The jumper packs came in here like this. They came in there like that. So then what they did is there's supposed to be something here that says there's nothing in here, so just cancel this out and the console works. But if you have this out, if you don't have one of these in while you're playing, the console will not work. It will not. It will refuse to work. This thing is basically like a key. If you don't have it, you're screwed. Your console will not work. Now, I have 2 different versions, as you can tell. I think the sticker one's a bit older than this one. I don't know. But, yeah, it is. For the next item I'm talking about, this is the expansion pack. This little bugger right here gives the console 4 megabytes more of RAM, which has to be used to play 3 more games. Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, Perfect Dark, and Donkey Kong 64. Then, yeah, it increases it from 4 megabytes to 8 megabytes. It just slips in right here, and then you get this part. See, the slips in right there. Put the top on like that. Pretty good. And then, yeah, I have Perfect Dark and Legend of Zelda on the back. I'll go over some of my personal favorite games that you should try. But yeah, it's actually not that bad of a console. And then what you would do is you'd plug in the controller to one of the ports like this or something like that. Yeah, this. And then you just put in a game cart. And you power it on. And you can get better cords, a component, I think, but the AV cord I have is pretty good. I'm gonna say that. That's basically all I have left to say. Now, about my personal preferences. The Pokemon Stadiums, Bomberman, Legend of Zelda, a racing game of some kind, like Perfect Dark, a shooting game, Perfect Dark and Doom, good examples. That's really about it. Don't bother with the arcade game remix packs. Those are just arcade games. You can probably get those on every systems that are better. And the N64 overall sold about 32.90 million units according to Wikipedia, which has other sources. I mean, I don't have the source on me, but all the what is it? All the credit goes to them. Yeah, there we go. So then, now, I don't have any in-game footage of the N64. I do have some on my main channel of me playing Doom, I think, or something like that. I have a game I was playing on the N64, 64-bit system, you know. Overall, it is a good console, and it has only like 200 something games, but the library is pretty good. A lot of the games are like adventure RPG type games. Yeah, that's basically all I have left to say about this console. It's a pretty good console, and you should give it a shot. It ranges from about $60 for a used one. Now I got lucky. Mine's in really nice condition, and I got it for $60 at a local game store. It might be more or less depending on where you live in the world. I live in America. That's all I'm saying, North America. Yeah, that's really about it. So yeah, anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I want some, what is the word? I'm really dead today. I want your opinions on what I should do, because no one tells me anything, and that's not good, because I don't know what my viewers want, so I can't make you happy and give you good videos. Anyways, that's about it. I will see you guys later. Be sure to check out another video I'm about to post. It's gonna be some in-game footage of me just playing some Mario Maker and stuff. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have planned, because I'm trying to upload as many videos as possible, because I will not be uploading over the weekend. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.